Hi there, my name is Polina, and in this video, I will guide you through our template called product marketing. So first of all, let's have a look at the structure. Here in the left menu, we have four databases. So types of data we are going to operate with. First one is a campaign. So like campaign is a campaign. And when you open any of the databases, you have an overview of everything related to it. For example, on the Feeds tab, you see which kind of data do we track. For example, budget, dates, states, and each of them is customizable. So you're very welcome, for example, to change the state names, delete the fields you will not use, etc. And also inside many of those databases, you will see that there are rules or buttons operating. So I recommend you to have a look at them. For example, here for the task, we have reminder about deadlines. You are very welcome to adapt it, for example, to change the reminder name, etc. So we have the campaigns which we are running, we have tasks which these campaigns consist of. There are different type of contents that we have to deliver, and there are different channels that we can work across. So let's go through the views one by one. First of all, here we have campaigns by state. So what do we have here? We see campaigns grouped by state. And you can also resize the side of the card. Of course, like it will take different types of space. So we will keep the small one. You can add new campaigns here. Once you add them here, they will be added everywhere as well. And you can, for example, open any campaign, for example, product hunt launch, and see the fields that we saw on the fields tab on the database level here. So here we see the state, we can assign users here, we can set the dates, the budget. By the way, you can also delete this field if, for example, you store a budget in a different place. You can define which channels this campaign is appropriate for. There is also a progress field. It's a formula. It looks like a bit complicated, but in fact, it checks which content is delivered, which tasks are done, and then calculates the progress based on done tasks and released. And here you can also have two buttons like plan a new task. This one will add the task, and plan new content piece that will add related content piece. Also, each campaign inside has a document, so you don't have to switch to Google Docs, to Notion, to Confluence, whatever. Your documentation is right here inside. And as you see, we have a lot of markdown here. You can call it with this / command. You can call AI assistant here, for example, like improve the text, fix the grammar, etc. You can also, so like if you have, for example, Figma mockups or you're planning, you can embed it directly into the document. And of course, the document is a collaborative one, so you can highlight a piece of text and you can leave a comment for this. If you tag your teammate, they will receive notification. Okay, so what is going next? Then we scroll down a bit, and also here inside, like we have content assets. So for example, we generate assets on the fly, and we say that we have a new content piece. So what can I do here? I can highlight this piece of text and then create a new content out of it. Just like this. It will be created here. You can assign people, you can change the state, and you can also see it in the list of linked content. So, okay, what has to be done to deliver this campaign. And we also have a list of tasks which have to be done. You can switch the way you have a look at it. For example, you can have it as a board or as a calendar. For the calendar, we are using due date fields. So in fact, every card of every particular campaign is a kind of its dashboard, which shows you everything relevant here. Then we go to the campaign's timeline. Here we see the same campaigns, but from a different perspective, from the timeline perspective. Here you see campaigns. We use this field planet start and planet end to see it. And if you want, you can also like group it, I don't know, by assignees or by state, or you can avoid grouping at all. You can also define what do you see on any view in terms of fields. With this tab, for example, you can just say, okay, I want to see here dates exactly, or I want to see here the budget, or I want to see here the channel. So this is up to you whether you want to keep it more clear or a bit informative. And again, if I add something here, like this new campaign, if I added it here, it will appear here as well. And you can call with a right-click context menu and delete something. In this case, it will be deleted from the board and from the timeline as well. And each campaign can be decomposed into tasks. This is why tasks have their own board. There is a button which is called My Tasks Only, so I click it, then I see all the tasks. Let's assign myself somewhere. I assign myself, now click the button, I can see my tasks only. So each user will see its own tasks here when clicking the button, and this clicking or unclicking is also per user behavior. Here we have a bit more options configured. So with the orange color, you will see the tasks where due date is tomorrow and state is still not done. And with the red one, you will see those who have their due dates already postponed, like the deadline is missed and they're still not done. The similar board we have for the content, it looks a bit more different because here we still have contents by state and by campaign, but the size is line. This is why it takes that less space. And here we have fields, grouping by the campaign, more informative because you can switch here and define which fields do you want to show, just like this. And last but not least, we also have a table, board with the tasks by people. Here you will see all the tasks and users of your Fiber workspace as rows. So in fact, we grouped tasks by assignees, so you could assign tasks also by the drag and drop. This is it. If you have any questions, you're very welcome to ping us with help and support button with the human support, and we will be happy to help. Thank you for watching.